so we've parked in the first lay-by after the entrance. So we're cycling back now. That is actually the river down there that runs into the loch. It's called Loch Lagan, and the river's called the River Patak, which is a bit odd because further up it's called the River Speen, and then further down it's called the River Speen. Right, so let's see. Well, when I got out to that motorhome, the temperature gauge was on 12 degrees, which I must add is a little nippy. Right, so we'll go across here now. Yeah, that's on 17 degrees, but that was inside the motorhome. So we stayed on this estate in 2008, and then the year after, I think it was up here. Let's just go and have a look. Oh, that's oh, here we are. Yeah, this is where we stayed. This little bungalow here. Let's just see if this is recording. Yeah, so you can hire it out for weekends or whatever. So that up there was this field was used as like a football field on one scene, where they could, you know, one of the episodes. Just over here now, chance my arm here. I'll see if I can just ride over to that. Look at the beach. Hang on a minute, what's this here? Well, it says no unauthorised vehicles on beach. Let's have a look here. Oh, there's some looks like we've got some quad bikes over there, look. So there's a tiny island over there, and just at the side of it, I don't know if you can make it out, that there is the house where they did all the filming. Right, now it's all sandy this, let's just... Right. See if I can set off on this sand here. Right. So it's already dropped to 14.9 degrees. Yeah, so it's from what I remember, Ardverikie estate, 75,000 acres. It's a big estate. This is where all the filming took part. The monarch of the Glen. I've had a look at her tyre. Well, the bike was off the motorhome and it looks perfectly okay to me. I can't see anything stuck in it. I mean, we got back to the motorhome yesterday after this ride, it was fine. So it's done just like the Cube did. Whoa! God, that's cold. Yeah, so we went to ride along the camel trail on the Cube, put it back on the bike rack, and then we went back again. Back tyre was flat as a pancake. And I found a thorn stuck in it. But I can't see anything with Ellen's. Really odd. I mean, how come? How come it's always the back tyre? The awkward one. I mean, the front wheels are a lot easier to take on and off than the back ones. Well, so if you look over there where them quad bikes are, just over there you can just about see the motorhome parked up. Yeah. Yeah, so that great big sandy beach, further up the river, you can see sand up there, so I would say, as like Lochmoylick, most of the sand has been washed down from the river and slowly deposited. Yeah, you got Hector MacDonald, Archie, Lexi, Molly, Golly, Duncan, Kill Willie, Katrina. She was only in the first series or so, weren't she? .7 now it's down to. I've got my shorts on and all. Oh yes. It's funny though, as I'm cycling along here now, I've got bare legs. Yet my arms feel colder through this fleece. Well, I remember seeing that one before, that place. I think it was the first series of Monica the Glen was either 1999 or 2000. I mean, it's 20 years ago. Where does all the time go? Well, the first series is not in widescreen, it's in 4:3, so later series, and they went on to about 7 or 8 of them. They ended up doing them in widescreen. Well, I'm still in tour. Let's just see. So I've charged the battery up yesterday. So I've done 107 miles so far on this holiday. We haven't finished yet. So we're off to Glencoe after. There's a site near Loch Leven, Glencoe site, so there might be 1 or 2 rides there I might be able to do. I am planning on going right around the loch. It's a quiet road, so it might be doable. It all depends on the weather. Yeah, look at this, eh? Big trees along here. I know we've walked it along here to this house, and it did seem further than what we thought it would be. But I reckon only 2.5 miles or so. I mean, it is a private house, and I remember I had my camcorder at the time, and I wanted to go quite close to it and film it, but of course Ellen was, oh, don't do that, I can't do that. Turn your camcorder off, it's private. Oh God. But, like I say, it's a private house. Where they used to go living while the filming were being done, I don't know. Perhaps they went away for 6 months. .1 degrees now. Oh yes. Well, the old currant bun's shining way over there. I'll tell you what, there's some big trees along here. Massive trunks. So when you watch the television series, they make it look as though the house is very near to that big beach. They just bring stuff out of the house for a picnic on the beach, and miraculously they're there in no time. But in actual fact, it's quite a distance away. So the main railway station as well, which they make it look as though it's quite close to this place, was actually Broom Mill, which is way past Aviemore, Botergarten. Broom Mill's the next one further on, miles away. It's like Doc Martin. It's yeah, in Heartbeat, the first series of Heartbeat and a few others, every time it showed Nick Rowan and Kate at this police house, they make it look as though it were just outside Aidensfield, but it were actually situated 70 miles away. 70 miles. Yeah, I mean, no one realised at the time, but yeah, it's a long way. Well, I thought I'd been here now. Yeah, we went past Lagan Stores, up at Lagan, where famously a Canadian couple took the stores over from Canada, of course, and the Home Office said, well, unless you employ somebody, you're going to have to leave the country. And they said, well, we can't employ anybody because we're not that busy, we'd be out of pocket. And they said, well, I think whether they were on some sort of visa, I don't know, but they made them leave. Oh, aren't the Home Office wonderful? Do you know, I have to really say, what a wonderful lot of people they are. Loads of busybodies. Yeah, oh, hang on now. Well, there's quite a lot of tracks around here, but so there we are. Private residence. Yeah, about 10 years after the must have been out to 2012. Griff Rhys Jones, he did a programme on Scotland, And he actually called it this place, and he actually went all the way through it, up in the bedrooms and the attic and everything, and saying what a unusual building it is, and they never once mentioned monikered the Glen. Right, okay, I'm off back now. See you on the next one. Right, well we've stopped for our dinner now. This is the A82. Up there is Loch Ness. And we're coming down this way towards Fort William, but look at this view. Right, no unauthorised vehicles it says, so this is the old logging route. It just, we've just been a bit of a walk with the dogs, and we give it up as a bad job because it just seems to go on forever, this road. So anyway, we'll soon crack it on this bike. Now I've had it in tour all the time. All the time I've been up here. It's pretty steep this in places. The question is, will I have to change down? I haven't got a drink with me neither. We'll see what happens. So when they say the old logging trail, when they say old, in other words it's disused. But there's some pretty spectacular trees up here, I'll show you. Fell over. Well, we're going downhill at the moment. We won't be in a bit. Oh, the sun's coming out. Oh yes. There it is it. No it isn't. There. Right. Well, I'm not going to mess about here. I'm going to get it in a pretty low gear here. I'm in third gear. Well, I don't need to be in that gear just yet. It does go steeper than this. Right, here we go. So this is Glencoe is right behind me. It's a village called Glencoe that you actually go through, heading south 2 or 3 miles before you get on this site. But they call it the Glencoe site. Now this is pretty spectacular, this bit here. This on the right here. So we've got about 4 or 5 trees have all fell over together. And they've now that must have happened a while ago, because there's all grass growing and bits of weeds and all sorts. But well, what can you say? So there's a sign there saying warning, CCTV in operation. So we came up here with the dogs and the sun was shining, and we just got round this bend and we thought, oh, that's it, we'll not bother. So I said I'll go out on my trusty cube and I'll see where it goes. Oh, well, I'd imagine that runs into Lot 11. See, if this is an old logging road, the chances are this surface wouldn't have been down at the time. It'd just be all mud. The wagons would be slithering their way up here. Now, goes to the left. Oh, well, this was my suggestion. There, the river what? That's the question. There's not many rivers in Scotland. I don't think there's enough names to go around. It's funny, if you just get off the bike briefly, it always feels easier to pedal after. Oh, where are we going? Well, it's still going up this. What's a pity I haven't got an altimeter with me. Up and up, and up and up. Oh. Right, let's have a look. Well, I've only done 1.9 miles. 14 minutes I've been pedalling. Well, let's carry on. Well, it looks like this GoPro wind muffler could be a bit of a permanent fixture. God. Well, I bet this road took a bit of building too. I never even knew it was here. It's going up in zigzags, isn't it? Well, hang on now, there's somebody up there, look. It's a man and a woman, I think. Yeah. Well, as my dad would say, we've become a fairy shite. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Have you any idea how long this road keeps going for?
Yeah, it goes right into...
Well, we understand it goes all the way to Ballacoolish.
So I didn't bring a drink with me, but I'm alright.
Do you want a drink today?
No, you're alright, thanks. I'll be fine, yeah.
Well, the stream water is perfectly alright.
Yeah, I might have this, yeah. I'll see how we feel when we get up there.
Alright.
Right, okay, I might see you later on. Thank you. Well, so it goes all the way to Ballacoolish, which is, it's quite a bit off that. So they say it's come from that mast over there, it's on top of that hill. How can we do that? I mean, it's not dead steep, but I'm still in tour. My legs either have got stronger or something. It's levelling out here, look. I'll get a bit more speed up. Oh, look at that. Ooh. It's always tempting to see what's just around this next corner. Oh God, look at that, it goes right up there. Well, this isn't as steep as the Burma Road, but it's just as relentless. So I've given the old GoPro battery a bit of a try today. It's on a full charge. I never got more than 40 minutes out of it though. Except when we were doing the Ardverikie Lighthouse. It went for 1 hour and 20 minutes before it packed up. That was odd. See these stones, they look as though they're getting a bit bigger. Well, can't keep going forever, I keep telling myself. Now then, wind's getting up now. Right, now, as this is as high as it gets, go a bit further. Suddenly done 3.5 miles. Now, look at that. So that is, must be, I think that's, well, not sure, that could be Glencoe village, or, but you've got the bridge there. This is Loch Leven. Yeah, why didn't I bring a drink? Never mind, it's all downhill going back. Right, so I'll turn the bike round now. Let's see what the temperature tells us. 14.7 degrees. Well, I'm going with the wind now. So this is the last little hill here. Then I've got to align my brakes now all the way down. This track is a bit gravelly in places. I mean, really, to come up here, and you can see how high I've come, and I've still got it in tour. And this isn't the most powerful engine of all engines of these Bosch bikes. Ellen's is 40 NMs. This is about 50, I think. Then they do a 60 or 70, I think. Now, look at that view down there. Yeah, what a view, eh? You can see a bit of water there now, so I don't know what that is. So it's 25 past 4. I don't want to get too fast down here. Bit dodgy. Going around these bends, you've got to watch yourself. Oh God, I'm going to stone it in the spokes. Right, so I pedalled right up to the top, but it starts to go downhill. If you look to your right, you can see all Ballatulish and the bridge and everything.
Yeah, you can see the lake when you get to the top at the side. Did you see that?
I could see the Loch Leven, but I thought it means going further downhill. I'm not doing it. So I'm off now.
Just be careful on the way down.
I know, I try to keep my speed down. I've been told off many a time. So they're impressed. Have I sold another cube bike there? Mind you, we didn't ask what make it was. When you're not into bikes, they all look the same, don't they? Most people have heard of Rally and what have you, but look at me until Darren pointed out that my mate's bike was a Specialized. I thought, what's a Specialized? Never heard of them. Hey Darren. That's the sort of person you're dealing with here. So what we've got to try and do is keep dodging all the stones. Oh, do you hear that then? That was another stone kicked up and hit the pedal. I've got my right foot down. That's happening quite a lot lately. Sort of flips up. And again. Just trying to pick out the smoothest bit. Ooh, a bit to go yet. That's them trees, look as though they're out of the Wild West. Well, I'm certainly cooling off now. 14.6 degrees. I might be cooling off, but I'm still thirsty. See, they do say, once you get to the point where you feel thirsty and you're dehydrated, it's too late. Concrete ridge then. See the black wheels these, and there's a few marks on them. It must be where stones are just flitting round somehow and hitting the rim. Again, if you went on the road all the time, this should in theory stay like new. Another bridge. So how long's that now I've been pedalling? So let's see. 35 minutes. through. Right, well this is the camp on the right hand side now.